that you're going to sit down and be our captive audience for the next 5 songs, and we're ready anytime you are.
It's the only way we can get one.
Yeah. We lock the doors so you can't get out.
Okay, Mr. Music, hit it.
Lord, my body and live in my soul, and tell me to come on home. Let me leave this world of sin, cause heaven's where I want to roam. I will bow my head and raise my hands, get down on my knees. I just beg and pray that I someday will have a place on Calvary.
All right.
Well, we've all been blessed by the grace of God, and His Spirit within us lives.
But still we ask for other things, and still our God forgives.
But Lord, there's just one more thing,
A personal favor for me.
I just want to suggest and make a request for a place on Calvary. Lord, my body and lift my soul, and tell me to come on home. Let me leave this world of sin, cause heaven's where I want to roam. I will bow my head, raise my hands, get down on my knees. I just beg and pray that I someday will have a place on Calvary. Now the good book tells us how it was more than many years ago.
And I've read every word in black and red, but still I have to know.
Though my deeds on earth won't measure up,
Will my soul still be set free?
oh, can I reserve, though I don't deserve, a place on Calvary? Lord, my body and lift my soul, and tell me to come on home. Let me leave this world of sin, cause heaven's where I want to roam. I will bow my head, raise my hands, get down on my knees. I just beg and pray that I someday will have a place on Calvary. Lord, my body and lift my soul, and tell me to come on home. Let me leave this world of sin, cause heaven's where I want to roam. I will bow my head and raise my hands, get down on my knees. I just beg and pray that I someday will have a place on Calvary. I just beg and pray that I someday will have a place on Calvary.
Calvary.
Calvary. Calvary. Calvary. A place on Calvary.
Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more in the monitors. We appreciate that. It's kind of hard to hear down here.
Yeah, we ain't got no monitor over here.
There we are. You just said ain't in church.
Check. Oh, okay. All right. I thought we had this all worked out. I'm going to get that $5 back. You have to catch me first.
Another good Oak Ridge Boys tune.
If they saw him riding in, long hair flying in the wind, would they love him down in Shreveport today?
If they heard he was a Jew and a Palestinian too,
would they love him down in Nashville today?
If they saw him talk with ease to the junkies, whores, and thieves,
would they love him out in Wichita today?
And would the rich man think it funny if he said, give up your money?
Would they love him up on Wall Street today? If he made the wine from water, gave it to their sons and daughters, what would the folks in Salt Lake City say? If he talked of brotherhood as he walked their neighborhoods, would they love him up in Boston today? If he said, love those who use you and forgive those who abuse you, if he turned the other cheek, what would you say? Would you laugh and call him crazy and just send him on his way? If Jesus came to your town today,
Thank you all. You know, vanity is a sin. I took my glasses off because I don't want you to think I'm old.
Yeah, like the hair wouldn't give that away.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
And what he really we should really
All
mention,
right.
what we should really mention here is if he hadn't left the dry erase board in Nebraska, he wouldn't need to bend over and pick the paper up.
Well, you couldn't print it any smaller, could you? Who printed? Oh, I'm sorry. that was you, wasn't it? Okay. Never mind. That's cool.
And now on our next number.
I think I've sung. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. I think I've done this here before. But
You actually stopped this song the last time we did it.
I think so. Like you said, Thanksgiving is Thursday, and we've got a lot to be thankful for. Even as bad as the world is, we've got a lot to be thankful for. Above all else, we need to be thankful that God sent his only son to trod this earth. And even more thankful that he gave his life so that we would have some place to go when this life is over.
And even more thankful that he created turkeys that we can cook on Thanksgiving.
You would bring that up. Well, yeah, it's true.
Well,
But
leave it to the fat guy to bring it up.
the song is about a man that had a dream, and it's taken me a long time to even get where I could halfway get through it, but it's got a heck of a message, and I want you to listen to it. Okay. Last night I dreamed I took a walk up Calvary's lonely hill. The things I saw with my own eyes could not have been more real. I saw upon 3 crosses 3 men in agony. 2 cried out for mercy, and the 3rd man looked at me. And oh, the hurt in this man's eyes just broke my heart in 2. And it seemed I could hear him say, "Son, I'm doing this for you." I knelt beneath the 3rd man's cross and slowly bowed my head. I reached out to touch his feet, and it stained my hands with red. When I heard him cry in pain, I raised my eyes to see. The blood spilled from the 3rd man's side, and some of it spilled on me. The 3rd man wore a crown of thorns. Spikes held him to the tree. And I heard him say, "Oh God, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" And there in the mighty crowd, the ones who mocked him cried, "King, save thyself if thou art king." And then the 3rd man died. Suddenly, I heard the thunder roll. I saw lightning pierce the sky. The 3rd man was still hanging there, and I began to cry. I saw the boulders fall and heard the breaking of of the ground. Then I awoke, and though I dreamed, I touched my cheek and found my eyes were wet where I had cried a dream I wished I knew. I still can hear the third man say, I'm doing this for you. Thank you.
And of course, we don't want you to think that we don't do anything traditional.
Can I have just a little more monitor down here? Just a smidgen. Oh, just a smidgen. Okay.
And you got to give another round of applause to Ben on that recitation. That's incredibly hard to make it through. So, just
I notice I'm the only one that dressed up this morning.